Time for dinner. Shh. You be quiet now, you hear? Take a seat while I prepare for dinner. My boy's here now. You be nice to him, you hear? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Where are you going, young lady?
The story opens deep within a dense forest at a remote house where a woman calmly sings a lullaby to a terrified girl. Although the lullaby suggests tranquility, the girl is gravely injured, bloodied across her head and face, and pleads for mercy. The woman, unnervingly composed, insists that the girl is safe and welcomed into their family. Despite her fear, the girl is escorted to a dining area, where her equally wounded friend sits helpless and terrified. The mood darkens when a demonic figure abruptly appears. Unfazed, the woman maintains a facade of normalcy as the demon savagely kills the friend and then coerces the girl into consuming the remains. Driven by panic, the girl flees into the forest, only to discover that the demon rules these woods. He captures her again and returns her to the house. The woman urges the girl to accept this twisted family, but when the girl begs for release, the woman loses patience and commands the demon to kill her. The creature tortures the girl mercilessly, ending her life with brutal finality. Who this woman truly is, and the nature of the demon, remains unanswered. The narrative then shifts to introduce Carla, the protagonist who produces a mystery-themed radio show once celebrated for its chilling tales of murder and unsolved cases. As ratings decline and investors grow restless, her boss threatens to cancel the program unless Carla uncovers a story so compelling that listeners and advertisers return. With her colleagues' livelihoods at stake, Carla scrambles for leads. That very night, a news bulletin reports 2 teenagers missing in the same forest, site of over 20 unresolved disappearances in the past decade. Setting the stage for her next investigation, the police have been unable to solve the string of disappearances, but Carla recognizes the story's potential. Determined to uncover the truth, she assembles her team to investigate the forest. A breakthrough here could revive her show's ratings, and yield the darkest tale of her career. Arriving at the forest's edge, Carla proposes they retrace the exact route taken by the 2 missing teens, Teddy and Jonah. If they're fortunate, they might discover the bodies or even find survivors. Any outcome would propel their broadcast to overnight success. With consensus reached, they press deep into the woods. Hours pass, 1, 2, then 3, with the team growing weary and disoriented. The forest seems endless, devoid of wildlife or any sign of life. Just when hope begins to fade, Shelley spots a lone house looming amid the trees. Carla's instincts flare. This structure is out of place, even menacing. Nevertheless, she knows her assignment depends on pushing forward. Ignoring her colleagues' unease, Carla leads them inside. The interior is surprisingly immaculate and abandoned, silent hallways, spotless floors, no indications of occupation. Carla ascends the staircase to film the upper rooms, while the others explore the ground floor. Without warning, a woman materializes, Mary, the eerie figure linked to the sinister legend haunting the forest. Claiming ownership of the house and its lone resident, her 33-year-old son, she invites the exhausted group to rest, offering water and tea. Carla, driven by journalistic determination, agrees to stay in search of answers. She begins her inquiry: why live so remotely? Who else resides here? Mary answers calmly that it's only her and her son. He never leaves the house or interacts with other children. His sole duty is to protect her. With each revelation, the scenario grows more unsettling. Could Mary and her son be responsible for the vanishings? Carla senses she must remain longer to gather proof, especially about the boy. When pressed for his whereabouts, Mary simply notes he's asleep upstairs and warns that any disturbance will provoke a dangerous reaction. The atmosphere darkens as Carla and her team realize this home is far from ordinary, and that the true nightmare may begin once the boy awakens. Carla remains resolute in her decision to stay, but one teammate, Ray, is alarmed. Convinced Mary and her son are unhinged, he urges an immediate departure. Carla, however, dismisses his fears and turns to Mary. May we spend the night here? Mary consents with a disquieting smile, indicating 2 rooms upstairs. The team, though reluctant, follows Carla upstairs. Ray pulls Carla aside in frustration. He reminds her of Mary's odd behavior and her cryptic comments about the boy, convinced they are dealing with something dangerous. Carla attempts to reassure him, insisting they will uncover the full story, and prove that every unsettling detail has a logical explanation. The team gathers around Carla as she outlines the stakes. This investigation could revive their show's ratings, land them on major news outlets, and finally grant them widespread recognition. All she needs is one night to interview Mary, unearth the truth about her son, and secure definitive proof. Ray reluctantly agrees, unaware that Mary has overheard every word. That night, while the others sleep, Carla moves quietly through the house, searching for evidence. She notices dozens of photographs of Mary lining the walls, but every image of her son is missing or destroyed. As Carla examines the empty frames, Mary steps from the shadows and asks why she's still awake. Carla feigns insomnia, prompting Mary to sit beside her and share her story. She confesses that her life once spiraled into addiction and reckless choices. A single assault left her pregnant with a son whose appearance provoked ridicule and fear. To protect him, Mary abandoned civilization and raised him in isolation. Moved by Mary's confession, Carla wonders if she's misjudged them both. Before she can decide, Shelley hears a low growl and stumbles into the boys' room, where Mary's son attacks and kills her. The creature slips away into the night, leaving the team shaken. At dawn, Mary discovers Shelley's body in her son's absence. Terrified, she rushes outside in search of him. Carla offers to help. Ray, convinced they're in mortal danger, demands they leave immediately, but Carla insists on locating the boy first. She and Mary set out together, while Ray and Shelley drive away. Matt and Liz remain behind. Moments later, the creature returns and murders Matt in the darkness. Liz hears his screams. And is torn apart herself. Ray and Shell barely reach their car before it stalls. The creature incapacitates them both and drags them into the forest. Carla, alone and frantic, pursues Mary back to the house. There, Mary greets her calmly, explaining that her son has been waiting. He took an immediate liking to Carla. Upstairs, Carla discovers Matt's and Liz's bloodied bodies. The creature strikes her unconscious. When she awakens, Mary stands before her and Liz, declaring that they will become part of her family and that Carla will wed her son. The monster then returns and kills Ray in front of them. In a desperate bid for freedom, Shelley cuts her bonds and flees, but the creature catches and kills her. Carla confronts Mary, accusing her of creating the true monster. As the boy reappears, Carla seizes the moment to stab Mary to death. The enraged creature gives chase, but Carla bursts from the forest and flags down a passing driver. They speed away as the creature lunges, disappearing into the darkness. Carla survives, but the forest still harbors its horror. With the monster on the loose, the question lingers, should there be a sequel? Let us know in the comments, and until the next chilling tale, thank you for watching.